There's a lot of them. We gotta let them know. Oh no, no, Like what you doing? What you doing? You coming over here trying to be royal? Are you serious? No, We reject you. You rejected. Hello YouTubers, welcome to my channel. I want to thank everyone who has sent me such wonderful little goodies here and there. I am getting to my thank you cards. You may have gotten one, you may not have yet, but believe me, you will get one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. You're so wonderful and nice. Yes, some of you may know I have another channel. I have PDINA Deutsch, and it's a channel that I do in German, but I'm going to be doing more things not sitting in the chair on that channel. So if you haven't subscribed, please head on over to PDINA Deutsch. There is a link in the description, and subscribe to that channel because you'll get to see all the things that I'll be doing when I'm no longer here. I'm somewhere else. So make sure you subscribe to that channel. I don't know about y'all, but when I saw Harry get up on that stage, and was like, are you ready to do what's necessary to end the pandemic? Are you ready to do what's necessary to end the pandemic? I mean, he was like full go. I'm a rock star in this moment now. This is the power that Meghan is giving him, because it's only through her that he is even on that stage saying something like this, trying to be this rock star in this moment. And I bet the cheers from the crowd just made him feel all googly inside. Like, y'all cheering because I said that. You know, he's got this false sense of who he is in this moment. Because him saying that, it was cringy. You know, just shut up. Just shut up. We don't want to hear from you. They're trying to create this controversy so they have purpose. You ain't got we ready to get rid of you. How about that? Isn't that what Piers Morgan said? Speaking of which, that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about what Piers Morgan said when he said we need an urgent, he said, we need an urgent vaccine to save us from the Duke and Duchess of polluting hypocrisy. In their cynical campaign to set up a rival money-grabbing renegade royal family. That's right, and I'm glad he said it. Because ain't that the truth? Most people ain't gonna see this coming. Most people in America, the people that just like, oh, that's so-and-so. Like, they just gonna be overtaken by this rogue royal couple. They ain't gonna see it coming. So we, like Piers said, we need a vaccine to get rid of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. We need to get rid of them, because as far as I'm concerned, they're the ones carrying of hypocrisy that we are trying to prevent from spreading to the unwoke Americans. Yeah, that's exactly right, what Piers Morgan said. And going on in this article, he said, I certainly welcome a break from the world's most toxic royals whose laughable mission statement is to put compassion into action. Compassion into action. But who never miss a chance to spew unsubstantiated abuse about their own families that they persistently trash and disown. Trash the royals, disown the Markles. Just disown them like they lint on my skin. On my clothes, they just like flick them away. Just flick them away. And tell the royals off. You racist. You racist. I got a drop of black, so I'm allowed to say you racist. Not only that, I know when someone's being racist because I got a drop of black. And my drop of black is telling me right now that you racist. Royals. You see? And we got to get this into the unwoke American. So those Americans, the Americans that is woke, that get it, that understand the royals, you have a job to do. We have a job to go out there and to educate people. As with everything in Meghan and Harry's ludicrous world, they love to preach one thing and do the exact opposite. It sets a bad example for our young people. We cannot allow this rogue mission to overtake us to see that they are actually doing good, because they are not the example. They are not putting compassion into action. It's false. It's fake. It's a lie. It's not true. And look at the things that they do to understand that they themselves do not put compassion into action. And, you know, they've just finished their 4-day trip to New York, which even by their two-faced standards set a new low bar for hypocrisy, essentially. For them to lecture the world's ultra-rich pharmaceutical firms on equality. The trip was, in fact, a ruthlessly cynical attempt to establish their new alternative royal family. They quit Britain and royal duties because they supposedly wanted privacy. Yet ever since they landed in the United States, they have engaged in shameless, relentless orgy of self-publicizing, money-grabbing duplicity. It just sounds so good coming off the lips. The duplicity comes from their pretense to loathe everything the royal family and the monarchy stands for, but at the same time gleefully milking the royal titles with the obscene greed of a sounder of swine, the term for a group of feral hogs that destroys everything in its path. Piers, you got away with words. You do. You just got away with words. And they really hit here really good. Now, Meghan and Harry have their noses permanently rammed in the regal trough. It's obvious that they now intend to keep them there until they have made themselves repulsively rich and famous. Rammed. It's rammed in the regal. Okay, Piers, you know how to tell it, huh? You just like it's just rammed up there. We're royals. We're trying to be royals. We're trying to be rich and famous. Oh, it's rammed. It's rammed up there, and we just gotta stay in this posture because hey, we gotta be rich and famous. We gotta be rich and famous. Just like when they went to New York City, they was like, okay, we want to meet with the mayor. Okay, we got to meet with the governor. Oh, I'm a kid in the candy store now. I can get on the phone and just call anybody. They'll take my phone call because guess what? I'm married to the prince. I'm married to the prince. You know, because, you know, Meghan was doing this before she married the prince. And it was kind of hard. She was like trying to beat down those doors. But now that she got this key, this Mr. Harry Windsor, he's kind of opening the doors, and she's like, oh, okay. You know, she's trying to talk to so-and-so, and she's trying to talk to this person and this VIP. Like, we in New York, I want to meet with you. I want to meet with you. Like, she's going full blow, right? People can't get a break. She trying to meet with anybody and everybody. Like everybody in New York City was like, oh my goodness, Meghan and Harry's in town. You know, they call, I'm not here. I didn't went to Great Britain. So in this regard, they're the royal version of the Kardashians. People with no discernible talent other than pimping themselves out to the highest bidders and a craven desire to air their dirty family linen for financial gain. Ain't that the truth? They gonna pimp them out. And don't be surprised if she pimps out her daddy for financial gain. She would be like, okay, daddy, I'm going to talk to you, but it's going to be on camera. We're going to get a contract out. You're going to have to sign that I can use your image. And yeah, I'll meet with you and we'll have a coming to Jesus moment on camera so I can make some money. Because, you know, it's not going to be for real. It's going to be fake, false, phony, and all of that. So she'll use them to do anything to get people to watch it. And, you know, poor Mr. Markle, he might just show up thinking she's come around. She then, you know, she's ready to be back in my life. And unbeknownst to him, he's first on the call sheet for talent. He don't even know. He's then signed up for the reality show. And that's unfortunate, because people in New York City essentially were part of a reality show and they didn't even know it. Okay, so getting back to the rest of this article with Piers Morgan, he says that the one thing that really concerns him the most is not so much the hypocrisy of this couple, because we can see the hypocrisy. A lot of people are not going to see it, but it's the damage that they're doing to the royal family, and how their motto is compassion in action. But we have to call out their hypocrisy on what they are doing by not showing compassion to the royal family. And they have made a very transparent attempt to establish an American renegade royal family or royal entity. And it's like sound the alarms, y'all. They over here perpetrating America. We gotta let people know, because you in my country now, you in America. We need an urgent vaccine to protect us from these renegade royals.